Welcome, Earth Sign Collective. This is Aqua Vision Tarot, and I am your reader, Orsi. This is a Cappy Taurus Virgo collective reading. So let's get in it. Um, Somebody took a gamble on something. They doubled down, they doubled down, they doubled down, and now there's something that's shaking up. Somebody could have taken too many gambles and their ego got in the way. So I don't know who you're dealing with, Cappies, Taurus, or Virgos, but we're gonna find out. So let's see. What is the what is the what is the guidance here for this reading? Don't take that one. Be water, my friend. That's dope. So let the feelings flow. Somebody's needing to release a lot of I don't know. Um, Things that are making it difficult for them to see clearly, to maybe to for once have some empathy or compassion, maybe. Yeah, let's see. What the fuck does water mean? Let's see, what the hell? Water. So, when's the last time you cried? Have you been trying to keep a poker face? Might there be some dammed up salt lakes behind your tear ducts? It's time to release this pent up energy. Yeah, before you fucking explode. The element of water in astrology is all about our emotions, so the card is assigned to let it all hang out. Your tears, fears, happy dances. Allow your motherfucking selves to feel something. That's dope. So, somebody around you is feeling something for sure, because there's something pretty shocking. Yeah, the Tower, Scorpio energy, got water. Somebody is wow. What does the collective need to know about this? There's some gamble here that someone's taking. It's the Scorpio energy. There's some ending to something, or something's coming to an end. Something is shocking. It's like unbelievable. They're like, what? What? Yeah. Could have to do with this divine masculine and emperor. Maybe somebody's made a decision, or yeah. Let's find out who's around you. Could be a father figure, a boss figure. What's the central issue here for the collective? For my Cappy Taurus Virgos, what the fuck do they need to know? And by the way, the fucking weed's dope that I've been smoking, so it's dope. But I gotta be extra quiet, so we'll be quiet. Whoa, whoa. Look at that. You might be highly revered or protected because there's some contract here. Yeah, there's some contract here that somebody is becoming aware about. Maybe about some feelings that they've kept from someone. Maybe there's a divorce that's creating a new happiness, or this is Archangel Michael. Could be dealing with heavy Libra here, Leo. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, wow. Got Leo energy, Libra. Very balanced, very clear, intuitive, happy, fresh start. Somebody sees you taking a fresh start, and you're protected, or you're guided. You're going within because there's something that this could be an organization that wants to work with you. Maybe there's a couple here that are needing seeing your happiness, or somebody is coming in with a decision for you. There's some truth around somebody's happiness because there's something about a contract group of some people working together to work on something. What's the challenge here? Why is someone challenged by your happiness? What does the collective need to know? Someone is challenged by your happiness and your view from above. You see something. This King of Cups. Wow. Ace of Wands reverse. Somebody doesn't have a spark, and it could be maybe you're a King of Cups. who's very compassionate, eligible bachelor, or someone could have a severe complex where they're very they're a player. Take what resonates, but there's a King of Cups here that's troubled. There's a water sign that's this is Cancer energy. There's a Cancer sign that could be working has a problem with this Libra and Leo energy. That maybe you have Libra and Leo in your chart, but there's an Ace of Wands, fire, reverse. This could be someone didn't create something, or someone's not pregnant. This could be same-sex relationship too. This could be two, two females, but we got two masculine energies here. So there's a maybe there's a someone knows the truth around how someone about someone's marital status. King of Cups. It's a masculine energy here, but it's a child. So somebody's protected over a child. This child is protected. A child is protected, and it's by a king. A King of Cups has a problem with it because maybe a King of Cups wasn't aware of something. This Cancer energy, this eligible bachelor. Maybe somebody wants to marry. Somebody has a problem with someone marrying you, or you marrying someone. Something about a divorce, so that someone could have happiness, or you have happiness and a new beginning because of some protection, some spiritual ancestors. Archangel Michael is protecting someone here, and there's a mother here that has a problem with it, or a father that has a problem with some child that is happy because they're protected, because it's something that this King of Cups maybe didn't. There's something about it, maybe the origins of a child, their bloodline. Somebody's feeling something. Somebody's receiving some news, and it's shocking. Um, Subconscious, please. What does the collective need to know about the subconscious? Fucking shit. This is crazy. Whoa. Well, I won't take those, but somebody is outraged right now. Somebody needs to, somebody is needing to call a welfare safety check on someone. Could be a fire sign that you're dealing with. You have Sun here, Leo energy. What's the subconscious, please? What does the collective need to know? Somebody's very moody. They don't know how to love. Somebody's really immature when it comes to emotions, or somebody knows somebody's immature because somebody hasn't just taken a break. Somebody hasn't healed from something. They did something to you in the past. There's some betrayal here in the past, and they're not coming to terms with it. Someone's not coming to terms with some betrayal regarding you, or about a betrayal, and it's eating you up. It's somebody's not. They're not being they're not being sensical, or they're not being logical. They're irrational. They need to they need to move on, because there's been a decision. There's some truth here about who you are, or who this King of Swords could be an attorney. That's this happening. Maybe someone sees you as an eligible bachelor, and it's a problem for someone. You could be a King of Cups. Somebody sees you as an eligible bachelor, or there's an eligible bachelor here that's making someone happy, or maybe this King of Cups is having a problem with your fresh start, because they took advantage of your love, or someone was really immature when it came to love, because this is a emotionally mature bachelor. It's an ideal husband right here. This is an eligible bachelor. This is a single masculine male, yeah. But take what resonates. Switch the roles if you need to. So somebody could have been married to you, and they divorced. Somebody maybe sabotaged their own happiness. Wow, that of Wands. Somebody was a player. I'm telling you, man. Somebody was fucking around on you. Holy shit. Or somebody thought you were because somebody has bad memories of someone from their past that they grew up with, maybe in your family, friend. This is like someone has no good memories of anybody. Somebody can't return to the past. Somebody's not able to go back because somebody was very well. It could have been. It could be a feminine energy. This could be a masculine energy, but in a female body that was very hypersexual. Or they don't commit. They go they and it could have been a king of cups who was a knight of wands. There could have been somebody who was just lustful, and they used their charm and their good looks and their features to get what they want. And so somebody's either there's a child here that somebody's protecting, or there's a child here that there's this attorney that knows about this child, or there's you have you see things because you have a new beginning. You completed a cycle. You're letting feelings flow. Somehow people are like just forthcoming to you. They don't know how to approach you because you have your sword up like you're guarded, but you're also happy. So people can't make you out, but you trust your instincts, your intuition. You're one with you're starting over. You're happy, but somebody's from your past is not. Somebody could have held back their emotions for you. Could have been a spouse, maybe. Could have been a sibling. Wow. Somebody could have divorced you, and they were really, or they thought you were immature in the relationship emotionally. Somebody here was very lustful. It might be this King of Cups, this Cancer energy that has a problem with your truth about this new beginning, or somebody doesn't like your new beginning. Somebody's yeah. What are the intentions, expectations, please, for the collective? What does the collective need to know? Ace of Wands reverse. There's something here about what someone is unable to start. Somebody doesn't have an opportunity. Somebody gave up an opportunity because somebody is under, wow, somebody's under judgment. Someone didn't use their better judgment. And it's a reckoning. It's like a spiritual call. Somebody is not seeing someone's rebirth or something being birthed. Somebody is being protected for starting something new. You're being protected. Or somebody, this King of Cups is coming in to correct what this King of Swords was doing to someone's happiness, a child. There's some truth about a child, and someone's under judgment for it. Yeah, just want to make sure we got enough room here. Oh shit, yeah. I'm high as fuck right now, so I apologize. All right, here we go. Yeah, Taylor resonate, but you might be the one who's identifying a truth about some child or happiness, or someone doesn't like someone. This King of Cups is irritated by your truth, your clarity regarding some new beginning, a marriage, perhaps a divorce. Somebody's thinking about a divorce. Yeah. So in the near future, because somebody didn't father something, somebody didn't birth something, somebody's not pregnant, or there's something about somebody just not having an opportunity. Somebody never had the opportunity. Somebody kept someone from an opportunity. Yeah, or somebody was just taking advantage of an opportunity because somebody's now under judgment for what they did. In the near future, please, what does the collective need to know? Wow. Wow. Somebody's balanced. There's temperance. Yeah. Somebody who's emotionally unstable. It could have been this King of Swords because the King of Swords really um, almost appears as though they're like, like if you're watching Star Trek, they're like Spock. Very logical, very reasonable. They're void of emotion, but they understand when someone is they have compassion. They just like Sheldon from Big Bang Theory. And so that's where I'm thinking there's a King of Cups here that's emotionally stable because they're tempered, and somebody here abused their lustful. This is someone here who relies on charm, good looks. They like to have nice. They just like to show off. They're the show off. They're the ones that stand out. And it could be this Libra energy, Leo energy, and maybe somebody was drawn to this person. But there's a King of Cups here that's bothered by it, water sign, heavy water. But Sagittarius energy here, and we have Aquarius under the deck, the Fool. There could be a divine being here, an earth angel, and this King of Cups may have sabotaged their happiness, their new beginning, because of some. Take what resonates, because in the near future, there's someone here that's balanced, or there's something about someone that's that's there's something about balance here for someone in the near future. Someone has discernment. Wow, these came out sideways, but they always go up. Wow, yeah, somebody gambled on someone. Someone chose a someone chose not to heal from an emotional relationship, or they didn't expect you to heal from a relationship and kept trying to project at you. Something isn't complete. Somebody's There could be something about somebody ending something in a vehicle, and somebody knows the truth. This someone who's having a new beginning is knows the truth about what someone was hiding on a trip. Maybe somebody didn't complete something. They're not able to begin anything because of this King of Swords, the Sun energy. Could be a Cancer, and it's heavy Cancer here. Leo, Libra, yeah, Pisces. Yeah, somebody wanted to stop someone in a vehicle. Somebody's not able to purchase a vehicle. Somebody was being looked into. Somebody's cutting someone's trip short, or somebody tried to cut someone's trip short, and it has to do with this King of Cups. They're in the upright, and the Chariot's in the upright. Let's find out, because there's an Aquarius here that's maybe you're a happy Aquarius cusper, or you have Aquarius in your chart, but there's something here about someone's new beginning. This Leo, the world is reversed, though. What does the collective needs about? What's in the environment the collective needs to know about? Wow, someone's doing something fucking very stupid. Somebody's acting impulsively. That's what I keep. Yeah, somebody's letting their feelings flow, but it's not healthy, and it could be this Cancer energy that is really pissed because you know that you have some truth or protection here regarding your new start, or your whatever you're going to begin again. It could be a new job. Maybe it's outdoors. Maybe you're doing something outdoors. But somebody here is doing something reckless and dumb. Yeah, somebody's trying to backtrack. They're doubling down. Somebody keeps doubling down, and they keep accruing karmic debt. Somebody keeps accruing debt. They keep doing the same thing over and over. That's what they're doing, and they're getting met with protection from this somebody's happiness. Yeah, somebody could be jealous of you, or was jealous of you, and wanted what you had, and they went and maybe this could be somebody who was providing misinformation, slandering someone's name, maybe to make them think you were this player, this sexual deviant, when really it's quite the opposite. That's why it's like somebody would have had a new start, but it's in the reverse. Somebody could have been working with someone. That's why I say boss, because this could be somebody like an attorney, a lawyer, a chief of police, maybe a judge, but it's more of an attorney, somebody who has the ability. Yeah, it could be a judge, somebody who makes a decision. King of Swords, it's protection. Archangel Michael, you have a guardian angel here protecting some child. And there's something that they didn't complete. Somebody's not able to complete a trip. Somebody didn't complete something with someone. Hermit reverse. Yeah, somebody could have been a false leader. Somebody could have claimed they were religious or spiritual, and they weren't, and they were doing they were doing something very hidden. That's because they can't start with what you do. They can't have this view from above. They can't live in this light of happiness and new beginnings that you do, or you can't birth in. Somebody knows the truth about where someone's from or lives, or who someone is truth. You stand in your truth. You stand in your truth, and someone doesn't like that because they're very well. They're a fucking bitch. They're an asshole. Is what it is. Queen of Cups. Here we go. Yeah, we're dealing with the Hermit. Could be wow. Could be a couple here. Somebody divorced their happiness, or there's something about a divorce with this Leo. That's this King of Cups is challenged by hopes and fears because somebody could have forged something or lied about something in the courts to someone. Someone could have been in contempt of court. Someone could have not. Someone could have jumped bail. Someone could have fled the country. Somebody could be trying to flee something, but they can't. It's stopped. Yeah. Someone is afraid that they're going to have to make something fair about this family breakup or about breaking up this friends group. Yeah, somebody can't take back what they said, and they're trying to they're trying to avoid having to talk to someone. Someone's avoiding to talk to someone because they've acted out like bitter, like real harsh words. It's words. It's words. They can. That's why King of Swords. This King of Swords could be the Chariot, and they know about somebody, and this Cancer energy is upset because of your new beginning because they can't go forward anymore. They can't move with you. They can't go with you because they broke this family up, or they broke up this friends group, or they ghosted you. They didn't want to talk to you, but you were balanced. You're or someone's oversatiating in the future. You have discernment. King of Swords, yeah, you have discernment. You're happy. You're blissful. You're living in your alignment. Somebody here was taking off the top, and they're having to pay back. It's hurting them. They're in their emotions right now. But I've got Scorpio energy here too. Yeah, heavy water. Yeah, a lot of emotions. Wow, somebody is coming to terms. Outcome could be a Pisces you're dealing with. Wow, there is a there's someone here who's a charlatan who's imitating or who does dark magic. They do spells at night. Yeah, someone is at a stalemate. Someone's stuck. They're just hanging around. Someone is not. Someone's being forced to go within, but they miss. Somebody's not wanting to evolve. Yeah. Wow. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Don't have to be. What? But someone, someone has a lot of secrets. Someone is keeping a lot of secrets, and that's why something's coming to an end. They're not able to move forward. Yeah, they're not able to move forward because there's some truth around someone's new beginning. Who someone's protecting, or who someone is protected by. Divine. Maybe this is the Earth Angel, and there's a king out there, Cancer energy here that has a problem with it, and it's because they've used their gifts because they were paired with someone. You were paired with someone, or someone you know. This King of Cups was paired with, knows who you were paired with because they know somebody was very lustful, and someone didn't someone didn't start something. Somebody unable to father something or give birth. Somebody may have lost a child and they didn't tell it. They didn't say anything about it, or there could be something about I'm saying insurance because somebody ended something in a vehicle, and this is a decision. So somebody could have filed paperwork regarding an auto incident that led to a death, but it's because there's something here that they were doing to manipulate something. They used somebody could have manipulated someone to alter a document so that you change the outcome, or that there's an outcome. There's something here about this King of Swords and this new beginning that wanted to end something on a trip, or there's a trip that's no longer somebody's trip is ended. They are not able to go forward because of some reckless communication they were having with someone. Yeah. And it's because either there's a high priestess reverse that is here that knows a lot of secrets, or there's something about someone doesn't want, or someone is wanting you to be seen as a high priestess reverse. Like you're the spiritual downfall. You're the negative energy. Yeah. What the fuck? So who are we dealing with, and what this is about? Yeah, it's an adventure. Somebody's going on a new adventure here. They see you taking off. You have some clarity or truth. You're protected, or there's something about your love that someone was jealous of and they wanted to end it. And there's somebody's really upset about this paper trail of receipts they have. Somebody could have emailed someone, or somebody could have read something in a paper or a magazine or on television. They could have found out about something, and now someone is furious. They're irate because there's people that they've cheated from, like they took some off the top, and now they're afraid of these feelings of like depression, like they missed an opportunity because they were maybe taken from a family member, and now they see you're on this adventure. They wanted to go on this adventure that you are at. They wanted you stuck, but now they're stuck. It's this Pisces energy. Could have been working with a Libra or a Leo, and there's a Cancer energy here that, or somebody wanted you stuck. Somebody wanted you stuck, but they're stuck. What does the collective need to know about this King of Swords, please? The Sun. I think we already drew the card though. Let's see. What does the collective need to know, please? Yeah, somebody could be a religious leader who uses like they oversatiate maybe, or they use this "don't drink the Kool-Aid" kind of thing, where it's maybe a cult. Somebody's being found out for their dark practices they do, their moonlight magic, because now they're in a nightmare because they're stuck. Because yeah, they don't want to suffer anymore. They don't. Somebody's realizing right now. Somebody could have a substance misuse issue. Somebody could drink a lot. Somebody may be going to AA, NA. A family member could have died because of some. They could have said that somebody was oversatiating, and that was the death certificate or something, or somebody's fighting some some divorce because of drinking. Somebody's divorced. Yeah, yeah. There's a nightmare. King of Cups. They're challenged. Somebody's emotionally balanced, and they're challenged by you, or someone knows the truth about someone's substance while pregnant. This King of Cups is very afraid. Holy shit! Someone could have partied. Somebody could have ended something for you. Maybe they blocked something that you were supposed to have in a marriage and you didn't get it. Marriage at the bottom. Wow. There's a King of Cups here who's extremely afraid of the messages they're getting about their fortune in life right now. It could be this Libra who knows about this Leo energy, or there's like two people here that are there's a Cancer energy here that wanted to end something for this. someone could begin drinking and misusing substances, drugs, whatever, because of a divorce. And and someone's, maybe it's a water sign you were with that's bothering you. They can't go anywhere. Someone can't go anywhere, and they're afraid of the karma they've, yeah, because something came to an end. Wow. Somebody could have had an accident that they were married to. It could be a lie though, to cover up something. Somebody could have somebody could have communicated, somebody could have hired someone to end something for you on a trip in a car, so you couldn't be successful. Somebody wanted to end that for you, so they continued to use substances, because somebody here is balanced. Somebody here has discernment. King of Cups, emotionally, man, they are depressed. They're in their feelings about who they were working with or who they were with. Uh, Page of Cups, please. What does the collective need to know about this Page of Cups? Somebody is emotionally immature. Somebody is realizing what. Wow. Wow. Yeah, somebody is ghosting someone. Someone's not talking because they are trying to avoid something that they were a part of. Somebody could have been having introvert. Yeah. Somebody could have been living together with someone for a child, and it wasn't even their child. This is a young child. So this is a younger adult. Page of Cups. They're like fresh out of maybe college kind of age, maybe 21, 22. Somebody's losing sleep over something that they can't undo. They can't undo some spell. They did some like love spell or something, or somebody got them drunk. They partied. They ended maybe somebody felt like they ended what they had coming to them. They ended it. They sabotaged it, and so now it's because of this truth around a child who they had maybe in a ritual. Yeah, because now something is destined. This is fate reverse. Yeah, something is not a coincidence. Something's not a coincidence. They were playing with their destiny. King of Cups. Wow. Knight of Wands reverse. Somebody was very player. Somebody was just very loose with their body, how they carried themselves, how they appear to others. So, what is this Knight of Wands reverse? Someone that you were with could have had been some kind of like high priestess reverse, some witch, a warlock, some low vibrational fuckery, and you didn't even know about it. And somebody could have been projecting at you negativity. And now and if it don't stick to you, if it doesn't match you, it comes back to the person that said that. And people don't get that shit. Ugh, that's why somebody's balanced out here is a motherfucker. High priestess reverse. Somebody's pretending to be you. Somebody felt they could buy your essence, but you're you. Somebody was trying to take your position. It's like a position you hold, some high-ranking position within an organization or a church. Enterprise. Knight of Wands reverse. Yeah, reservations. Somebody held back what they thought about your good luck. Yeah, somebody's luck is stagnant. Somebody was jealous of your good luck. That you were always attaining things. You always had like the best. You know, you dressed nice, you looked nice, you had nice partners that you brought to around events or work group settings or friend groups or your family, and somebody was really jealous. This fire sign is they're holding back their 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 passion for you, or somebody was misusing their passion so that they could hold someone to some kind of like, somebody wanted to hold someone but in a sexual way. They wanted to keep someone but only for sex. And it was done maybe not often. Somebody was misusing, maybe somebody could have been using their body as uh, for financial benefit, for gain, because somebody was doing something to keep someone a secret. Somebody's got a lot of secrets about the cult. They have no knowledge. Whatever they did, they misinformed someone, and now someone is really depressed. The Scorpio, Taurus energy. Yeah, somebody's really depressed about making something fair, or something's being made fair to you because somebody's depressed, or somebody's depressed because they have to make something fair to you, or something's being made fair to someone who's depressed, and maybe someone's coming back. Maybe somebody's getting a second chance. Maybe somebody sees something from a new perspective about you. Somebody knows what you're talking about. Somebody's like understanding you. There you go. Ace of Wands reverse. Wow, someone could have prevented someone from starting something, or during a ritual with the King of Cups reverse, or King of Cups reverse was working with this with someone who was a High Priestess reverse. Yeah, because someone thought you weren't a coach, but you're not homeless, because you have somewhere to go and you're fine. This Ace of Wands reverse, homeless reverse, coach reverse. Somebody's really stressed about how they were maybe acting as guardian or parent or spouse. Somebody just was a bad coach and they didn't know how to manage their home. Because somebody doesn't ask for things, but somebody doesn't. They're a bad coach. Somebody's not coaching someone because they don't know how to survive. They don't know things, or somebody didn't want someone to know. They want to know how someone who's not homeless isn't helping. Like, you should be helping, and someone is upset because they didn't want something to be seen, but they know that you're not helping. You're not instructing people on how to maintain something. Opportunity. Yeah, confirmation. Somebody didn't want you to have an opportunity to learn something. They didn't want you to elevate your game. They wanted what you had. They wanted you out of this home. They didn't want you to help people, so they didn't want you to start something. This King of Cups is frightened now because they wanted that for you. That's where the Chariot. They wanted to end something for you, and it's because maybe they are part of. They made some. There's some agreement here that they did, and it's Knight of Swords is an air sign in here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So what the fuck? There's huge stress because they're stuck. They can't undo something. They did something. They can't undo it, and now they're left. They let the feelings flow. Now they just, yeah. Knight of Swords, please, or no, Temperance. What the fuck? What does the collective needs to know about this balance? Something's aligned. Somebody is in alignment with the universe. They're co-creating. Somebody is balanced. Somebody's indulging. Somebody overindulges who's balanced, or there's something about someone that's balanced who is with a group of women that overindulge, or there's something about this group of women who overindulge. They party. This could be like a ring. This could be like a work thing. Somebody's using sex magic or liquor. It's something that somebody's backed up by. Somebody's protected about their. There's something spiritual about this child. You, you're connected to someone, and there's a group of women here. They're in the flow, indulgent. Yeah, somebody overindulged because they were holding on to some lifestyle that they were used to. Somebody was holding on to a way of doing things or a way of handling things, and they see that that's maybe they accused you because they put themselves up. Like they were somebody could have been a high-ranking official within a church or organization, and the person you were with or the person that's bothered by you could be this cancer energy who is now frightened. They're bothered because of some. They're not teaching. They didn't learn something, and now they have a home, but they don't have the person that they want. It's you. Maybe their religion. This could be bigotry. Somebody bigamy. Whoa, why did that come out? If it resonates, take it. But somebody here is not in a trap, or somebody can't get out of this trap that's stuck because of something that was a ritual, and it was with someone who was with this King of Cups. Yeah, they were very, they're afraid. Somebody's afraid of this King of Cups. Friendships. Yeah, these they can't travel with you because somebody's not part of your celebration. They can't. Somebody can't. Cancer energy is frightened because they're not able to join you in this thing because yeah, they can't. They're unable to see what you see. They're unable to sense what you sense. They don't have the intuition here. King of Cups has is very tapped in. They trust their feelings. They're very emotionally balanced. But this person isn't. Or someone is extremely afraid of this King of Cups. Now, this King of Cups is afraid. This water sign's afraid because of some. Now they're going to lose the whole friendship. Their ego. It's shocking news what someone did to you. Somebody, yeah, could be someone you're married to or you were with. They just you guys could live together, but don't even like express any kind of like joy or happiness. They just turn, well, yeah, it's like that, yeah, that's how we are. It's like very mundane. Like it's just like that's how it is. Crazy. Knight of Swords reverse, please. There's some maniac out here because somebody's getting justice for collaborating on something with a group of friends. They collaborated, and they could be no, they could be going to jail right now. They could be in jail. Hanged Man, King of Cups. This King of Cups could be this Chariot is heavy Cancer. Somebody could have been somebody could have been trying to be ordained or initiated into some organization, claiming to have some child with you, or there's a child here that's protected because of some institution, and someone ruined that friendship group to end it, or somebody wanted to end it for you. Somebody's trying to end it for you with a group of friends. But they collaborated with your friendship group. That's why somebody was taking off the top. Yeah. Somebody was holding on to you, or they were holding on to somebody near you. Somebody was holding on to you because they are overloaded. Yeah, they feel obligated because of something that somebody somebody's internally conflicted because it's either somebody has to give in because they can't continue like this. Somebody's not wanting to continue feeling this way anymore. They are extremely frightened about this initiation, this child, this happiness, this divorce that someone was emotionally immature about because they kept holding on to some. They would lie about it, but they'd still go out and fuck around with their they'd have their baby daddy or baby mama, or they'd have their plus, they'd have their other one that, whoever they had on their phone, that if they got upset with you, they were saying they were going somewhere, but they'd be gone for maybe an hour or so, or if that, and boom. Somebody here is stuck because of some conflict now regarding their what you believe in. Yeah. Somebody's extremely overloaded because they collaborated with a lot of people to keep you from attaining something, or from them finding out about what this King of Cups, this water sign, did to you. Yeah, and it could have been with a younger person. It could have been this could have been a family, a father and a son, or a mother and a daughter. Yeah, wow. Fate reverse, High Priestess reverse. Somebody's ready to see something from a new perspective, which is, if this is your reading, or somebody who's stuck is ready for their consequences. They're just afraid. They're deathly afraid. Somebody's just hanging around because right now there's a lot of feelings going on, a lot of hidden secrets. Somebody here is a fake practitioner. They're a fake healer. They think they're a high priestess, but they're reversed. They may look pretty, charming. They may be the pick me, yes, yes, I can do that. No, they project evil and cast spells, and that's why their destiny is, well, they want to get out of this state. They don't want to. They've determined that they can't control their life. So something's not in control. Somebody's in control, but it's because something's coming to an end of someone's control, and it's this High Priestess reverses this control. If something's coming to an end to some control they have because of a ritual. Somebody wanted to end. Yeah, somebody wanted to end your journey in life, and so they projected onto you. Wow. You were dealing with someone of evil, dark, and this is light. You have somebody here who's a trickster in their shadow. Yeah, wow. Just get 3 cards about this trickster, please. 3 cards. Who else could they be dealing with? Somebody really gambles on hiding themselves. Wow, a rescuer. Yeah, yeah. Providing strength and support to others in crisis. Yeah, they wanted to do that, right? But I think that's what you are doing, and they wanted they can't do what you do because they can't coach. They don't know how to coach because they're not homeless, and they never. Yeah, wow. Somebody's not a slave. Slave reverse. Somebody's in their dark side. Somebody's using people. Yeah. One more. That's the collaboration, the friendship group. Yeah, I could be dealing with a female here, a queen who maybe is an athlete. Queen reverse athlete, plays the victim. Maybe forges things, scribes, storytells, gives false narratives about you, or there's some false narrative that someone is playing a victim to, even though they're, they're they protect people, they compete. It's this queen reverse. They wanted to be the fool. They wanted to be you. But they're queen reverse. Wow, a damsel in her shadow. What is that? I can't read this shit. Uh, Wanting for a knight to provide for you. Seduction by romantic illusion. Yeah. Somebody used their sexual attributes here in the past with a group of friends, and they got together and they learned how to do something, but they ended something for you. And someone is pissed because now they see something from a new perspective and they're ready. This queen reverse here. Yeah, that's who's reading this is. Oh, priest, the upright, or priest reverse healer. Wow, somebody was trying to take your position as a healer, a high-ranking official, and they're not. And now it's being shown It's being shown because it's this queen reverse. It could be a king of cups who's a female that's afraid, or somebody's afraid of this queen of, or this king of swords. It could be a female. Take what resonates. But somebody's upset that you are protected, and it's something very religious, divine about this child, or you, or someone is this child is divinely protected, and there's some ritual that goes with it, or someone placed a ritual because there's a right here in reverse. Damsel, rescuer, slay. Yeah, somebody was siphoning your energy, like a energy harvest, like a vampire. Could be a water sign you were dealing with. But anyways, take what resonates, relinquish what the fuck don't. And love, light, and stay lit, motherfucker.